Harwell is inventing a cooler, cleaner, greener future for us all. One day soon, we may be able to grow all the food we need without contributing to climate change. Researchers are discovering environmentally friendly fertilisers that could grow crops while reducing emissions of greenhouse gases. Each year around the world, 200 million tonnes of nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium are added to soils to boost crop yields. Although they supplement crops, intensive use of these chemical fertilisers can reduce the biodiversity of soil-dwelling micro-organisms such as bacteria and fungi that decompose plants, locking their carbon into the earth.
It will, in the long run, make the soils less healthy, and that would reduce the carbon that can be sequestered and stored in the soils, and that then will be one factor that will add to the release of carbon and will make it harder to reach net zero.
That's why more than 100 researchers and partners from 11 countries across Europe are working on a project called Excalibur that seeks to add naturally occurring micro-organisms to soils as natural fertilisers. Scientists from the UK's Natural History Museum are working with historic plant specimens kept in their herbarium. Using DNA sequencing technology, they are identifying microbes preserved inside these plants that once helped them grow. Researchers at the museum are also using its global biodiversity data to predict which microbes benefit crops and soil biodiversity in different habitats. Cultures of these microbes are grown by partners in laboratories, and those showing promise as natural fertilisers are added by farmers to experimental fields of apples, strawberries and tomatoes. In the future, adding these microbes should reduce the use of artificial fertilisers that cause carbon to be released into the atmosphere. By more naturally boosting crop yields, these microbes should ultimately lock more carbon into the world's soils.
So in the Excalibur project, we think that beneficial microorganisms can have a real impact to helping more sustainable agriculture in the future. By having more sustainable practices, it will be possible to contribute to net zero.